We need to talk about these two new banners. People on stream were saying that they're saving their gold dice to do 10 guaranteed summons on the new season because the new season is going to have new banners to where the guaranteed is 10 draws. That is not true. I want to go over this banner and I want to talk about this banner here where you only have legendaries and epics for season 2. Like all the legendaries, all the epics are the brand new season 2 heroes on this banner, but we don't know the exact details. And I'm talking slower in this video because people said that I talk really fast in my last video. I need to slow down a little bit. I know that, so we'll see how it plays out on this video. Can you explain to me what season 2 introduces double benefits hero banners mean? Double benefits hero banners would mean something like it's a 3% chance to get a legendary now, and then it would be like a 6%. That's double benefits. Or maybe a double benefit would be you get one legendary, you get a second legendary for free. Are they trying to imply that one of these banners is a double benefit banner? Because it's not. And if you know what that means or why they put this wording in here, please let me know down below because I am totally confused as to what they mean by this. Get a legendary hero with every 10 draws. It's not true. There is no new banners that give you a guaranteed pity at 10 draws. There is 3 banners here that take 1 scroll along with 1 gold dice. You do 10 of those and you get a guaranteed legendary at 10 if you didn't pull one. That's the early pity system. If you pulled one at 2 and you had 20 of these, then when you get to 12, you get a guaranteed legendary. Every 10 draws, you get a guaranteed legendary with the scrolls. So there is no banner. People on my stream were saying they're saving their gold dice because they want to summon on this new banner all in throughout season 2. That's not the case. Unless they come out with some new banner, even in season 2, it's going to be 35 for the guaranteed legendary on every single banner that they come out with. That's just the way it is. This is very misleading. And this isn't the first time they've done this with wording, and they don't need to do this. There's no reason for them to because we have an amazing game. So they kind of need to stop with this wordplay or at least make it specific. Give a little more detail. Don't mislead people in this way because people are misled. In my stream, they're saying this kind of stuff, so obviously it's misleading people. Now, this banner here is pretty cool because this banner says legendary and heroes that are only associated with season 2. The brand new ones, but we don't know the details. Summon details aren't here. What if it's 1% chance for a legendary and a 5 or a 10% chance for an epic? Now we can get rares from season 1. Maybe we can get rares from season 2. Doesn't say anything about rares, but we don't know the rates. Regardless, if you're free to play, let's be honest, you're not going to really have gold dice to save. If you're free to play, you're going to use your scrolls along with whatever gold dice you can get and pretty much just summon to get your guaranteed legendary. 95% of the server will have 10 scrolls. 50% of the server will get 20 scrolls. And then top 20 get the gold special scrolls to where they get a higher percentage chance to get the season 2 heroes. The purple scrolls, which I think are top 150, I'd have to go look. You get a higher chance to get some of the season 2 heroes. And then the lower level scrolls, you don't have any chance to get any of the season 2 heroes when you summon. And we'll see all this soon. It won't be too many days before we can actually go over each of these banners in detail. Though for whales, this is nuts. But the whales fund the game for us, so we can't be upset. Like for whales, they'd be smart and right to drop $20,000 on this banner to go out and get all the new heroes all the way ascended, all the strong ones. It would be good for them to do that. Then that would support us, right? As free to play, well, I'm not really free to play, but for free to play, you have an amazing game. The whales are supporting it. It's not a bad thing, but they are going to easily get a lot of the new heroes really, really far ascended. And there is confirmation that all these are going to be reset, which is great. These are the best deals that you'll ever see. These are the absolute best deals. So I can't wait for these to reset because once they do, I'm going to grab all these again and then I'll go over and summon on this new banner if the percentages are good, and then I'll get some of the new heroes so I can showcase their abilities and, you know, at least make some YouTube videos on them. We're going to see these heroes later on. Just right now, for the first 10 days of the new season, Wales really got it made. Like really got it made because they've got all the season 1 heroes. All they want are the season 2 heroes. Normally they would be thrown in a pool with all heroes, which is what's going to happen after 10 days. And then we're going to have special summons come up. We'll have banner summons just like we have right now. They might be different. They might be better. They might be the same. But we'll have ways to get some of these heroes. But not like this. Not to where it's only legendaries and only epics. So I think it's pretty wild, especially if it's the same percentages. I wouldn't be surprised if it's different percentages. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of little caveat in here to be a bit different because, you know the way they like to play a little bit of word games here. I would not be surprised. But either way, whales are definitely going to go crazy. They're going to have crazy inspired new heroes, and that's all right. That makes it better for us to play the game. I started talking fast there again. I'm sorry. I'll try to slow it down. Great for us. Great for the whales. I think it's going to be interesting to play season 2 because we're getting put with a whole bunch of whales now. It's going to be a little bit more challenging. Free to play isn't going to be like they've been right now. Right now, free to play has had it really easy because our servers are pretty vacant. They're pretty dead. There's not a lot of activity on each individual server. So everybody's been able to do really well. I don't think you should even worry about season 2. We're merging with older servers that don't get any new players. So a lot of times what's going to happen in season 2, people are going to come in, do their summons. They're going to start playing a game that's the same exact game, just with a different coat of paint, and they're going to stop playing. I really firmly believe a lot of people are going to do that. So they're just going to come in, do their summons for fun. They'll start playing the same gated game that they have over and over. Same exact thing. It's just going to look different. It's going to have the under the sea, the mermaid kind of look to it. Same vortex boss, all the same bosses that we fought. And they're going to kind of drop out. So I really don't think season 2 is going to be that competitive because nobody can join our servers. So it's not like we're going to get an influx of any new players in there. Really, all I wanted to do was to clarify this because people were saving their gold dice, thinking next season was going to have some kind of amazing new banners. And I just wanted to talk about this briefly to let you know about these summons that we just don't have the details yet. And I'd be really interested to see this. And I can't wait to see this in 5 days. I actually can't wait to summon on this because I'm interested to get some of those epics. Not really care about the legendaries as much, but if I can get some of those juicy epics that can do well for us when they pop up in the banners, I'll be able to play test them, do videos on all of them, and we'll know which ones to go after, which ones to gun for. Let me know your thoughts down below on both of these banners. What are your thoughts for season 2? Are you looking forward to going back through all the motions? I don't really know if there's really anything new that we're gonna face. We have a new boss, like we're fighting the dragon right now. A lot of people only got to fight the dragon for 5 days, like myself. Other servers only got to fight the dragon for 4 days. So the only thing we've seen so far for season 2 that's different is a new end game boss. We know the older bosses, the dungeon bosses, are getting some new mechanics. We've got some new gear to pick up along with, I'm assuming the older gear too, because there's not enough new gear sets to be enough in the game. I'm sure we're going to have the older gear sets along with the new ones. So we're kind of going through the same motions. And the leaderboards really aren't there either. Like I didn't even know about some of the leaderboards because some of them stop at day 45. There's leaderboards for us to do really well in some of the dungeons. It's free to play and it's pay to win. And you get paid out on those at like day 45. And then there's no longer any leaderboards for it. It's really weird. It's really strange. I hope they improve on that. I hope they give us much better leaderboards everywhere. I hope that they continue to have the leaderboard go out throughout the season. And I hope they do something more to spice up the first month. The first month is very slow, very boring, gated. And then after that first month, like we didn't even have a lot of stamina during that first month. We couldn't do a lot. We were like holding our hand the whole entire time. And then after that first month, we can go. We can farm that legendary gear with an increased drop rate. We're fighting those world bosses. And then we fight them for a whole entire month. And then we got to fight them again for a whole entire month. It's they need to spice it up. And they can. It's a new game. It's a new game. It's a new learning process. They will add things to it. They will make it better. They need to make arena better for defense fights. They got to make arena better as well. So there's some things that I'm hoping that they're going to work on, and you know they will. They've been doing a lot of updates. They've been doing good about it. So I'm excited to see what happens on season 2. Give me your thoughts on all this. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys all in a video soon.